36 through the emotions of that final play, the review, just how were you processing all of that as you guys were waiting for?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're glad that we got the win. There's no other better feeling than being able to win games, and we shouldn't put ourselves in that position, but we're going to go back to the drawing boards and we're going to get better.
Did they do something in tonight's game that was throwing off the defense, you guys? Because they seem to be able to move down the field relatively.
I mean, they kind of ran the ball pretty well on us. They were checking, seeing our front, and then they'll check a certain running play that they see based on our front, and we just couldn't execute well. And next time we're gonna fix it, and we're gonna adjust on field. So yeah.
Tackling seemed to be a real problem tonight. A lot of missed tackles.
Yeah, I mean, those are the things that we need to take prep in. We're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're gonna see. We're gonna fix it, and we're gonna emphasize that next week. So, yeah.
On the final play, you see your teammate come out with the ball. You guys start celebrating. Then they call it a touchdown, and then there's a wait. What was going through your mind? Were you worried that because it was called a touchdown, that's how it was going to end?
I think there was a lot of emotions. We weren't sure. We kept looking up to the, on the jumbotron, and I think the ref made the right call. I think those guys did their job and made the right call because it was clear in skies that he didn't have control of the ball.
There, say, I guess Horton was there. I can't remember who else was there, but the guys that were part of the play, what did they say?
I think we were confident that he didn't catch the ball. They said, he didn't catch the ball. He didn't have full control of it. So, yeah.
Call gets overturned as madness is going around on the field. Calm in the storm is you and your brother just talking and praying. Can we talk about what was said between you and CC?
I'm just giving props to him. He had a tremendous game today. And just encouraging each other that we're gonna get back next week and we're gonna fix our mistakes, and so that we don't put ourselves in the position that we put ourselves into today.
Speaking of your brother, he got nicked up late in the game, might have been a cramp or something, but he got fluids and got back into the game. Just talk about his toughness.
Yeah, he's very competitive and he fights to the end. And no matter if he gets hurt or not, he always have that mindset to come back and do it for the team. He's very selfless, very thinking about the team, and just he's very self-motivated to come back and just try to do it for the team. If that makes sense, yeah.
Malik Bryant breaking up the fake field goal attempt, turnover on down, just what you saw from him in that play and tonight, and how much of a momentum shifter do you think that play was?
It was a big momentum shifter. I think Malik did a really good job being physical on the line and just coming off the edge and saw the tight end coming back and just made the play. So I think he's been very tremendous on his growth and his process. So he'll be the next one up. Yeah.
It seemed like a lot of guys on defense were having cramping problems. Talk a little bit about that. You guys lost a lot of guys during the game.
Yeah, I think those guys came out with a tempo. So we weren't expecting that a lot, but they came out tempo. We just got to get better, back in better shape, and be able to fill ourselves with fluid, so we don't have that problem.
What are your thoughts about going to California for the first time playing on the West Coast after an emotional game like this, short turnaround?
It's just another opportunity to get better. After tonight, our main focus is on Cal, and it's just another game, another challenge to prepare for, and another obstacle to get ready for. So yeah.
Kiko, as a whole, as a unit, the tackling didn't seem as sharp as it did in the first 4 games. Do you attribute that to the shorter week, or what was your thoughts on that?
There's no excuse. I think that's one thing that we need to get better at, and we're gonna make sure that we fix that immediately. So next week we're gonna be way better. I promise you that.
Great, thank you, Kiko.
Defensive end Malik Bryant.
I just saw opportunity and I knew the team we needed to stop, so got back there. It was a team effort though, always. So just glad I was in the position to make the play.
Did you feel momentum start to shift after you guys were you get the turnover on downs?
Definitely. I felt like we all leaned on each other at that point of the game, and we all leaned on each other to get the job done, so that's what we did tonight.
What was the emotions like on the field when the refs were going through that replay for the last play?
The emotions was definitely high because we put a lot into it, but we just always want the outcome that we wish for. So, and that's what we got. So, but we know we put in the work all summer, all spring, and we put in the work. So, it showed tonight.
Was there any part of you that was worried that they would not get the call right?
I don't really try to worry about that. I just try to control what I can control and just push through with the game.
Just overall, you guys are 5-0. This was obviously the first time we're trailing for a majority of the game. Just how the resiliency you guys were able to show today and to be able to get the comeback and be able to pull this one out.
We just all, like I said, we all leaned on each other at that point in the game. At halftime, we just knew what we needed to get done. We just came back and played with our air on fire second half.
What are your thoughts about the way the Virginia Tech quarterback played? This guy's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's definitely a tough opponent. And he definitely got a brighter future ahead of him, but he was definitely a great athlete for sure.
Malik, what did it mean to you to be able to make that kind of contribution you made tonight in this game, not just on the fake field goal, but also defensively? You were making an impact out there.
Right. I just feel like my coaches, Coach Guidry, Coach Taylor, Coach D-Nick, and all the defensive staff and coaches in general just prepared me for that moment. So I think everybody look at this moment tonight, but it was a lot more put into that, and I feel like they prepared me more than well. So.
All right. Thanks, Malik. Thank you.
I can't even put it to words, honestly. I was sitting there, I was nervous, happy, excited, but man, it was a crazy feeling.
Big night from the tight end room as a whole. Can you talk about being one of the more vocal leaders in this room, elevating the guys, especially when you guys were down?
Yeah, I mean, these guys know what we have to do. They have the fight in them. I feel like I just had to, remind them, like this is us, this is what we do, and we just had to go out there and execute.
You found yourself open on the seam multiple times throughout, especially the first half. 2 big catches, 88 yards, and a score. Can you talk about that first half a little?
Yeah, I mean, went in the second drive. I know, we was just coming off a turnover, so I had to do something to wake the guys up, and I went and made that catch. I saw the ball in the air, and I haven't really got any deep ball opportunities yet, or not many. So, I went up and I had to make that play. The second one on the touchdown, we just did a great job throughout the week, installing that play. We practiced it almost every day, and, we just went out and executed.
Let's talk about the 56-yard field goal by Andy Borregales. How much did that energize the team going into the halftime?
I mean, we needed that. It was something that, kind of opened our eyes a little bit and, helped us out. And, we went into halftime, thinking, this is our game, we can do it.
Late in the game, you see Cam hit Xavier as he's on his back, and then there was a chest pass to Riley. Just a couple amazing plays. What did you think when you saw those 2 plays?
He is that man. Like, there's nobody else I would have seen that would have made that play. So it's just crazy to watch, like, up and close.
I really don't know.
At what point did you see it?
I saw it the whole time. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I slipped, and then when I looked up, it was right there. You'll be interested in what I practice. I practice some crazy things, upside down catches before practice, and again, I keep my faith high and just let my work ethic do the rest.
Obviously, it was
that one specifically.
I practiced them before, yes, ma'am.
obviously a little bit of a slow start for you guys. Just talk about the resiliency to really never get your heads down despite that.
For sure. I mean, Virginia Tech is an amazing team. They're a really, really good team. Got a really old team, 21 or 22 starters, I believe. I mean, we have extreme respect for those guys over there. We weren't executing to our potential in the first half, and that led to, some bad things. But, again, we kept fighting, and just super proud to see me and my brothers go out there and get a dub.
So after the game, you were yelling, "Give Cam the Heisman." Can we talk about, we're 5 games in, he's clearly the front runner for the trophy. Can you talk about what you've seen as his primary catch passer?
Yeah, I mean, Again, I think he's the best quarterback in the nation, but again, we're not worried about that. That's just something, like a little joke to say, but we're just super confident in that guy, and I know, tomorrow he's going to come to work ready with hair lit on fire, and again, about to verse a great team in California. It's going to be a long trip, and just ready.
During the non-conference schedule, things seemed a little bit easier, but now you come into the conference schedule, and you know that this is what you've got left to go ahead. You feel to come back from behind will do an awful lot more as the year progresses after the way you were able to get through this football game.
I mean, it just comes down to the simple fact of we just executed better in other games, we treat every single team the same. Again, Virginia Tech is a really, really good football team. I think people underdo that, underestimate them. They're a really, really good football team, and again, all execution based.
So how much better do you think this team can get?
Excuse me?
How much better do you think this team can get after tonight?
I mean, as many days as we practice, as many opportunities we have, I feel like we'll get better each and every single day. We have great guys on our team. Just got to get healthy and, again, just lock in.
That's the conference opener for you guys the last 3 years. They've all been at home, all down to the wire, and you've all lost them all by a field goal or by 2. And we know how the rest of the year went. Just what sort of a mental breakthrough is that to win a game this way, to have a game where you guys left a ton out there and a ton of stuff to clean up, but you still found a way to get the W. What is that? Just for the mental state, what can this thing do for you guys going forward?
For sure, we had a team meeting before the season started. We have a new Canes order, and basically just saying, enough's enough. Enough of not finishing games. Enough of coming to lifts late. Enough of not coming to practice fully prepared. Not enough of not fully preparing. So again, it's a new team. We're not looking back at all. Again, we're super grateful that we got this win, and again, we need to fix a lot of things. So, again, starting tomorrow, we need to get back in the building, get our bodies right, and get ready for another good football team.
Thank you, Lex.
Thanks.